Hello, everybody. Hello? Ah, God, I hate my life. Why is this a thing? Hello? Can people hear me? This is the best day for this. Hello, everybody. It's been a while. I'm not sure how long we'll be here. I called my ISP. They did a full thing reset, but they also told me there are intermittent blips in my area because of stupid weather conditions. On the day I'm finally coming back. Hello, everybody. I've missed you. I'm so sorry about this. This is so scuffed. There were so many people waiting at the beginning of this stream and everybody's just flooded out, and I'm sorry. But I am back. I am alive. I have survived one more time. Hopefully we'll actually be able to stream sometime today. I missed you. I missed you guys too. This sucks though. I wish I didn't have to be worried and constantly checking my connection and seeing how live we actually still are. But hello. Sorry I'm 30 minutes late to start. This sucks because oh God, as I said, I am probably going to be doing shorter streams for a while. I'm at the point right now where I've just been able to like stand in front of my computer for like an hour to an hour and a half. So yeah, we were going to be doing shorter streams. We've already lost half an hour. I'm already tired. Everything sucks. Everything is awful. But hello, everybody. God hates me, but at least the confidants are on my side. Good morning, everybody. I hope you all had a fantastic break without me. It's been a while. I missed you guys. How we all doing? Been a while. Have you guys seen the schedule yet? Because yeah, I did post the schedule. At least that got through. That was so funny. My internet has been fine. I restarted it this morning to make sure it would be like fully perfect. And then that happened. Literally as the intro screen was going on. That would have been absolutely horrible if we never actually got to start the stream today. I was actually worried that I wouldn't even get to talk to you guys at all. So just, yeah. If we disconnect intermittently, that might happen today. I'm very sorry about it. They're working on it at least. But yeah. Oh, we're doing our best. I am cursed. Everything is cursed. Everything sucks. But we'll try to get through this. Hopefully we'll get like an hour stream in before I have to disappear. Unfortunately, that does mean I probably won't be able to do the normal super chat and membership reading at the end. We'll do what we can. If we have time, if I'm feeling good, we will. But yeah, we'll try to get through all the things I want to talk about on the Zatsudan today. Because I missed you guys and I wanted to like, yeah, stream. Christmas now? Yeah, I know. I came back at the worst time. This is why we're cursed. We're cursed because I should have just stayed offline until January. If I stayed offline until January, I bet you everything would have been fine. It would have been a perfect return. Reconnection successful. Is it really? Can you guys hear me? Okay. It's funny because I keep seeing the chat freeze, and that's when I know the internet's like well and truly dead. Dropping a lot of frames too, which is fun. Which means we're getting all kinds of disconnection issues. This is funny. Yeah, it's hilarious. Welcome back, question mark. Yeah. If it fully disconnects one more time, I think we're just going to reschedule this to tomorrow. I wanted to have tomorrow off. I wanted to like work my back out today through being in front of the computer and seeing how long I could go, and then rest tomorrow and then start the next week's streams. But it's really trying me. It's really testing me. I hate Christmas. I blame Christmas for this. Anyway, let's talk about the schedule. God damn it. This week, and from now on, the schedules are starting on Monday, so I could, you know, we'll do the same thing that most Nijisanji members do so that my schedules don't come out a day early from now on from everyone else and mess with them. But on Monday, we're playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We're returning to it. We're going to finally dive into the depths. We want to collect some materials. We want to get some more batteries. We've barely explored the depths because we've been having so much fun on the top ground. We've explored most of the top ground, which has been fun. But yeah, I feel like we have to go down to the depths because we've got like no electrical power. Tuesday, we're playing a brand new game. Well, not brand new, but brand new for the channel. I think I'm going to be the first one in EN to play it. Cooking Companions, which is another like horror visual novel kind of thing. So it should be fun. One run through is supposed to only take like 2.5 hours. Horror time still. I mean, kinda. I just kind of wanted to play Cooking Companions. It doubles up on a lot of things because like everybody said I said I couldn't cook for a long time. I still stand by that. I cook when I need to. I can cook. I don't like to cook. That's the big difference. But yeah, we'll be playing Cooking Companions and seeing how that goes. It should be fun. We might do multiple routes. I don't know. But definitely I want to try and fix one. The channel, I like the picture in the schedule. Me too. Sakuraba Mu did such a good job on it. And it's especially thematic since we're supposed to be coming back this week and not having broken internet all the time. Oh yeah, me getting my spine repaired. But yeah, I've heard Cooking Companions is a lot of fun. It's a cute little anime horror visual novel. It should be a fun time. Wednesday, I'm taking the day off to recover. And I've also got some other doctor visits. Thursday, we're playing Rise, Son of Rome. That should be fun. I remember playing that like years and years ago. And back then, it had a really bad glitch on the computer where it would not go past a certain point. It like auto-saved at a point that broke the save slot. So I've never actually finished the game. So yeah, we're going to play Rise, Son of Rome. Mainly because while I was off, I watched the entire season of Spartacus, the Stars show, with like Andy Whitfield, and then the other actor took over from season 3. But yeah, I rewatched all of Spartacus, and yeah, it made me want to do something Roman. I thought about Rise, Son of Rome again, and I was like, hey, that's my Roman Empire. So yeah, we're going to be playing Rise, Son of Rome. I fought like hell to get permissions for that game. It's a pretty gruesome game. Should be interesting. No idea how it ends. I think I got like 3 hours. Oh my god, there we go again with the internet. Come on! Oh no, I'm gonna cry. Why are you like this today? I can see chat moving. How are you not streaming? This is just painful. How? Okay, I can see chat moving. It's come on, man. Hey guys, we're back. I've still got red color, but it's definitely streaming. Yay. I was just saying I can't wait to finish Rise, Son of Rome. I'm gonna be really excited for that. This is actually gonna make me cry. This sucks so much. It's I'm genuinely sorry. For Friday I'm taking off as well. Saturday we're decorating the forest. Sunday unarchived Christmas karaoke. Turns out Christmas songs are very short, so it'll only be like an hour of karaoke, and we're disconnected again. Okay. I want to be here today, god damn it. I'm giving it one more go. Okay. If this messes up again, don't worry. I don't want to waste you guys' time. We'll reschedule for tomorrow, because yeah, whatever they're doing with these like local, they said it was like a spotty outage thing and it should be cleared up quickly, but my god, the amount of times we've disconnected, every time it happens I feel like crap as well. I just see the dropped frames going up and it's like, no. Anyway, that's the schedule for the week. We've got so much more to talk about. I have been gone for 5 weeks and I have many things to say. Internet, why are we so cursed? We've only been here for 10 minutes and we were supposed to be here for 40. I missed you guys. Oh yeah, one thing. I did this. I'll say this. I have all of these like done again. I can use them again. They all like fit into the thing. They're not little tiny things anymore. Even the clown one. I can be a clown now. It's not tiny clown. It's not tiny doctor. They all work again. I've worked on all these things while I've been gone. I've done so many things offline. And we have new assets. We have thumbs up. We have a grab through the screen. We have no with the double crossed arms. Oh, and we have this. I forgot. We have a Christmas asset. We have an ugly Christmas jumper, which I don't think is very ugly because it has adorable little Fuchan and 2 catses. I think it's quite adorable, but it's an ugly Christmas jacket. It's actually supposed to be worn with the other outfit, but I'll keep this one on for now. We got the double jacket going. In fact, we got jacket with a jumper on top with a jacket on top. I am warm as shit right now. And the hot chocolate, or well, I guess it's tea. It has one of the tea bag things hanging off. And that's got dog on it. I didn't even realize the tea bag had dog hanging off of it. I hope that's not dog flavored tea. That would not be great. But yeah, this is adorable. I will put the credits to the assets in the stream after this because I forgot to do that because I'm dumb. It's been a while. Doggo flavored? Yeah, I hope not. At the best times, he smells like dog shampoo. At the worst times, he smells horrible. God, imagine if it tasted like his breath. Ugh. I wake up enough with dog's breath in my nose. I don't need that shit anywhere else near around. Sorry. Good morning, everybody. It looks like it's staying decent for now. We'll keep this on for now. But yeah, it looks like the internet stayed stable for like 5 minutes in a row. That's the longest we've got so far. I'm happy. I'm back. I'm so excited to be back. As I said, there are going to be shorter streams because, and this is the first thing we have to talk about, the reason I was gone for so long. My holiday consisted of me taking essentially like a week and a half off and having some fun. I'll talk about that after this because, yeah, I went camping. I learned to fish. I learned to use a spinning lure, which is spinning reel, which is pretty cool. I also lost a chunk of fish to a fish hook. But yeah, we'll talk about that after. But yeah, I had a decent like actual holiday for a week and a half. And then I went in for my normal scheduled routine maintenance in which they just inject things into my spine. They stab between the vertebra 2 to 3 times, which is very fucking uncomfortable, and inject things that help me. But yeah, they do that like every 4 to 6 months. That was pretty normal. But then after that, I have actually essentially upgraded my healthcare stuffs, and they gave me an option to do a different thing in which they essentially stabbed 2 giant pins into me. Which should help me in the long run, but it turned out that that's going to have a longer recovery time than my usual stuff. So yeah, I was bedridden to the point where I could only be out of bed for like 5 to 10 minutes at a time for a while, roughly around like Thanksgiving time that started. And that was rough. That was so fucking rough. To the point where I would literally like get out of bed and have a meal, and by the end of a meal I'd be like, oh god, I'm about to collapse. The pain was so bad. And yeah, that's why like at this point, like I said, we're probably going to have shorter streams. And I know a lot of people like do the whole like, Fu-chan shorter streams, he said that so many times. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, essentially I waited for as long as I could before coming back to streaming because I wanted to get up to like at least 2 hours. I'm at the point of like an hour and a half I did one time while riding Legatus 505. I've also been riding Legatus 505 again, which has been nice. I've been getting back into the riding spirit. I also wrote some other things that I'm probably just going to keep personal and not share with anybody. But yeah, I've been riding again. It's been nice. And that's why even when I get better, we're probably going to have like 2 days off a week for the next couple of weeks. Next couple of months probably, actually, because I want to finish Legatus 505 within the next like 4 months or so. I've got like a general, always knew how the ending was going to be. I always knew like a bunch of chapters I wanted to do. Now I've basically like fleshed out into my mind to like, okay, we've got X amount of chapters left and then we'll be done with Legatus's story. It's a lot shorter than it was going to be in the initial concept, but yeah, I've not been in the cyberpunk mood for months now. When I started streaming, I was like, yeah, cyberpunk, let's go. And then, yeah, like some things happened to delay it and I just got out of the cyberpunk mood. I'm very much in like a fantasy mood nowadays. So next story will probably be fantasy. And that's another topic which we're going to get into. I'll finish talking about the medical thing, but yeah, that comes into... I said on Twitter, I've got like a whole errors thing coming where I'm like, okay, for a couple of months, I'll do this. And then for a couple of months, I'll do that. And then like X, Y, and Z. So yeah, we'll talk about that at the end. But yeah, I am on an incredible amount of medication right now. Which is why, yeah, the first error that we're going to have is probably going to be a lonely sad boy error. Is that the internet going again? Okay, no, it just blipped. It's okay. We're still here. We're still here for now. God, I keep seeing it go down for like half a second and I'm like, are we gone? Okay, but yeah, we're probably not going to be doing too many collabs. We'll still be doing some collabs. But for example, like, I haven't been on the Nijisanji Discord server, so I haven't been invited to like any of the things that people have been doing. I haven't been invited to any of the GTA things or any of the other things just because I haven't been in the server. I haven't seen like any of those, so I've kind of missed those. And for a while, because I'm not sure like how long I'll be able to stream, I'm going to stick to solo streams so that I don't ruin like group things, essentially. So that like if we're in the middle of a collab, I just suddenly like get a back spasm and have to be like, oh, I have to go, and suddenly ruin like a collab. I don't want to do that to people. So yeah, for a while, we're going to be doing like solo things and working on our solo stuff and having our sad boy era. It should only be for like a month or so. It's just like, yeah, while the medication is still going, while I'm still like working my way up to be able to stream for like, you know, 3 to 4 hours would be fine. That's fine for like a group collab. It's just at this point, yeah, if I have to like suddenly stop a stream in like an hour to 2 hours, I don't want to like force that on other people. So yeah, we're going to do our best. And hopefully we'll have a lot of fun with that. Like I said, we're designing the forest at the end of the week. So yeah, we're going to be doing like a couple of Zatsudan kind of things, creative kind of things. We're going to be having a lot of fun with other kinds of stuffs. Anything for you to recover? Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to be doing my best to recover. And yeah, hopefully with like the less streams for a while, it'll also like give me more time to do other things, to work on other things. Like I said, we're definitely going to be finishing Legatus 505 ASAP. But yeah, that's pretty much the medical stuff. Like for a while, I'm essentially going to be doing my best. And we're going to be having fun with our confidant selves. Yeah, painkillers do help with the pain, obviously. They kill some of the pain. But yeah, there's like other things I'm on as well, which just have a variety of fun effects on me. Like my vision's kind of messed up right now, but it is what it is. Okay, that's the medical stuff out of the way. Now we can talk about the fun stuff. Now let's talk about stories from the actual holiday. Yeah, at the beginning of the holiday, we had some decent like mid 60-degree weather. So I was able to go down to like my local campground, the one I went to last time, where it has like nice showers, but other than that, it's just like little flat areas for you to camp in. So I got to go to those, and I even got to book a fishing experience where somebody taught me how to fish and laughed at me many, many times. And yeah, so essentially I tried out a bunch of different fishing rods. I eventually bought one, though I'm not sure when I'll actually use that one, if I'll ever use that one. But I had a fun time. I caught 2 fish. We went river fishing, so it wasn't like actually in the lake itself. It was like in the shallow rivers. And yeah, I learned to use a spinning reel, which is where normally apparently people would actually get injured if they were going to like smash the hook into themselves. I did have a few times where I bounced the hook into like my back and my leg, but it never actually caught onto me. So that was fine. But eventually I learned how to actually launch it. So it wasn't too bad. But yeah, we were doing like a catch and release kind of thing. And I caught a small rainbow trout. And when I was trying to unhook the rainbow trout, he bounced around enough that he, while I was trying to get the hook out, managed to get it out of him and lodge it immediately into my own hand. So in like the black parts here that are made of like carbon fiber rather than metal, yeah, the fish hook just slid right in. All because I was trying to release this rainbow trout rather than eat it. So don't be nice to fish. Fish are jerks. Fish are assholes. Finana needs to talk to her cousin and tell that bitch to leave me the hell alone. But yeah, nah, shouldn't have done catch and release. Should have eaten that bitch, but I don't know how to clean fish. That's what I want to learn in the future. I want to learn how to like cut them up, gut them, and cook them. Very delicious in Dungeon, which we're about to start watching as well. Oh man. But yeah, that's my fun story from fishing. A fish caught me on a hook. A fish got revenge on me. I also caught, I think it was a striped trout or a striped bass. I can't remember which one. It was a striped something, but it was another small one. And yeah, nothing too impressive. But I caught 2 fish in about like 4 hours of fishing. It wasn't a bad time. I feel like I would like to try fishing again in the future sometime. I bought a rod. Like I said, I'm not sure when I'll ever use it. Probably around spring, if at all. I'll maybe try again and see if I enjoy it. But yeah, it was a fun time this time. And other than that, dog had a wonderful time. We were just out in the forest having a good time. We scared the shit out of some people at night. I went for a walk with dog one night, and we were like walking the hiking trails rather than just a quick walk for him to go to the bathroom. There were like a couple of teenagers that were like kind of, I imagine they'd been drinking a bit. They screamed so fucking loud because we were coming like over a hilly area. They shine a fucking flashlight on us and freak out. They screamed their heads off. I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? And they're like, oh God, we thought that was a bear. We thought that was a bear in front of you. And it was like, it's just dog. Dog's just having a good time walking along. He's scared to shit because humans suddenly started screaming at him. But yeah, just because dog came over a hill and looked so big and thick, they genuinely thought a bear was coming over the hill, screamed their heads off, and were like about to run, I'd imagine. So we put the fear of God into some kids. That was a good time. Poor doggo. I know, right? He's just living his best life, sniffing some shit, finding some good areas to poop. Humans have to come along and scare the shit out of him. But I found that very funny because we've gotten that comment a lot, like in the city, just walking around, having people be like, yo, that dog looks like a bear, or yo, he's as big as a horse. But to have people like genuinely see him in the woods at night and just be like, oh, that dog's, is that a fucking bear? It was pretty funny. I enjoyed it. And it was only like 20 minutes away from the camping area, so yeah, that was good. Big doggo, but good doggo. That's the thing. If he wasn't well trained, he would be pretty terrifying. He is 160 pounds of like pure floof. Oh, my chat just died, but my internet doesn't seem to. Okay, it came back. That's just YouTube being YouTube. I forgot YouTube messes around with us too. Yeah, dog just thinks he's a little guy. He was having a fun time. So yeah, that's the only other fun story I really have from camping. Other than that, like, it was just pretty simple. We just, you know, campfires, cooking eggs for breakfast. Oh, yeah, that leads. I forgot I was going to talk about the creepy, weird otaku thing I did when I got home as well. But yeah, we had fun camping. We were only there for 2 full days because then the weather was going to turn to shit anyway. And it was nice. We managed to get 2 full days. It was like, what, November? Yeah, it was early November. So it was nice enough that we managed to get decent enough weather before it got super fucking cold. Untrained best. Wait, what? The what? The what? Oh, the creepy. Oh, right. Yeah, just when I came back home, I had so much fun like doing campfire cooking and stuff that I then went ahead and like spent the next 2 to 3 days living medieval style. So like I didn't use ovens and I didn't use electricity much. I was just like, I ate like meats, cheeses, and breads. I don't know why. Like I'm looking forward to like Delicious in Dungeons, so maybe that's part of it. But essentially, yeah, I've been like learning skills for like, I mean, fishing, it was just because I wanted to try fishing. That didn't even have anything to do with it. But like, I want to learn to clean fish and like, I wanted to learn to like cook over a campfire. I mean, I always do that while camping, but I wanted to try some other things as well. So yeah, I just had a lot of fun doing that kind of thing. I made like a charcuterie board and then I mixed some cheeses and meats and breads and it was a good time. It was a good time. I'm basically just living out all my childhood fantasies, which is something that I've been enjoying quite a bit recently. It's actually in an upcoming voice pack where I talk about the fact that I feel like a lot of people burn out when they're younger, end up like doing things that are very childlike when they're older. Like I feel like I'm more childish as a 30-year-old than I was when I was like 15. I feel like I was a very old soul and I matured very quickly. I feel like a lot of people like that, they just get burned out by the time they're like 14 to 16, maybe 17 or 18 if they're lucky. And then, yeah, they kind of lose their childhood and try to reclaim it in their adulthood. That's definitely what's happened to me. Like I've been exploring like so many different fun versions of things as I grow up. And especially since I became like a Nijisanji lifer and I have excuses to be like, hey, I can buy mooncakes. They're expensive as shit, but I can try them because I have money now. Or hey, I can buy all these books and just share them with people. And then it kind of counts as a business expense. It doesn't really. I wouldn't write that as a tax write-off. It's like you kind of like find excuses for things. It's like it's content. Anything that's content is worthwhile. So like, yeah, things like that. Just been having a lot more fun trying a bunch of different things. And yeah, that's thanks to you guys as well. Which is another reason I love this job. I love this community and I love being a part of it. Sorry, I am so out of practice with talking. I forget if I like put it in a voice. Like, I can't remember where I said it, but I know I said recently to somebody that I am so out of practice with talking. The only people I've talked to in the last 5 weeks have been doctors and animals. So like I've been talking to doctors seriously, but yeah, certainly for like the last week and a half that I've been home, the only time I've been talking, the only voices I've been doing have been like, oh, dog, you want to go walk? Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good little boy? And of course, the cat's voice, which is, the fuck out of here, cat says. Fuck you. How dare you? How dare? So yeah, I'm very out of context right now. I'm very bouncing around. I had like bullet points that I was supposed to go through. Like, it's supposed to go Zatsudan, intro, medical stuff, fishing, camping. I've got bullet points, but I've been ignoring them and just bouncing from topic to topic. So yeah, sorry that I'm out of practice of being a streamer and in general socializing. I don't even know how to talk anymore, but I'm doing my best. So yeah, I blame the internet breaking as well. It kind of pissed me off. But yeah, I'm glad to be back. That's all that matters. Oh yeah, okay. Back on topic. Camping, living medieval for a little bit. Had a lot of fun. And that led to some other things. Like eventually I want to, like, this isn't going to happen for like a year, because it's going to happen when I like hopefully move into the new place. I'm hoping to have, when I get a new place, a place with like a decent garden. I'm hoping to like start growing some of my own herbs and stuff, and like maybe like I want to learn how to dry herbs, and like just being able to use those to cook would be one thing, but I also want to be able to like make my own tea. Because one thing I talked about it a while ago. I think the last time I talked about it was actually with Nina on her graduation stream, where I was talking about how I liked mixing drinks that weren't alcoholic recently. I like putting flavors together and stuff, and I had started like trying things like taking natural fruit and creating infusions where you just like cut fruit up rather than actually juicing it. You cut fruit up and like put it into water and then like get the flavor out of it, and then you have like a healthy fruit snack and you have flavored water that like tastes almost as good as like, in fact I've got one right now where it's just basic as shit. It's just like lemon, lime, and mint. But yeah, I also then bought a soda stream because Nina suggested that I try a soda stream and that I'd like that, and it would add some other things to be able to do. And she was right. It's a lot of fun. Like the soda stream, creating infusions and then like turning them fizzy makes them even more interesting. And you can like adjust the level of fizz that you put into them as well. So if you just want them like lightly effervescent just for like a little bit of bubble, you can do that, or you can make them like all the way up to like full soda where like just opening the bottle makes it. Yeah, I've been having fun with that. I said on Twitter it makes me feel like an alchemist, and it really does, because I've been trying like all kinds of different recipes that I just throw together by myself and looking up some ideas. Like I didn't think about combining mint with lemon and lime, but yeah, it actually works really well. So I want to try more things like that in the future. Other than that, I've just been trying like basic things like throwing together like different berries and stuff. Full Metal Alchemist? Did I say? Yeah, Alchemist. Like maybe we'll play one of those games like Potion Craft or something as well, where it feels the same, where you just put together ingredients and create potions. But yeah, in the future, I'd like to not go full cottagecore, because I don't think I have the body for that, and I don't think I have the effort for that. But I want like a small garden would be quite nice. And yeah, been liking making infusions. It's just like a healthy way to drink tasty drinks. And yeah, being able to like grow my own stuff to use for cooking would be really cool. But yeah, for now it's just like combining different things that I buy and having fun with it. And yeah, the soda stream just adds like extra ability to it. You could also mix them with alcohol, but for right now I've actually been off alcohol for a while, mainly because yeah, I can't do any kind of alcohol leading up to that normal routine surgery and then on the meds that I'm on now, so I'm gonna be off alcohol for a while. Potion craft is fun. It's looked fun. Oh man, I wish the newest Rune Factory hadn't been so poorly received. Apparently the newest Rune Factory isn't great. Like I finally got permissions for that game, but it was like months after it came out, and by that point everybody online had said like it's not as good as the last one, just play the last one. It was like, I want them to make like a new Rune Factory that's good. I want to be able to like play a game where you go out and kill monsters, you harvest their meat, you cook their meat, you go out and farm as well. Like Rune Factory is normally so good for that. But yeah, hopefully the next Rune Factory will be amazing and live up to the hype, because Rune Factory is like one of my favorite series. It's so enjoyable. Yeah. So that's, yeah, the camping, the living life medieval, the talking about like, yeah, some of the things I've been doing. Basically, I said this before I went on my break. Before I went on my break, I kind of realized I had zero work-life balance. Like I thought to myself, what are my hobbies? And I was like, I like reading, I like playing games, I like streaming. And then I realized 2 out of 3 of those are just work. Like even though I have fun with them, don't get me wrong, work is very fun to me. But at the same time, I was like, 2 out of 3 of those are my job. And yeah, especially like on Spooky Month, where we played We streamed almost every day in Spooky Month, and they were long streams for the most part. There were very few that were like shorter than 4 hours. You finally find out, I know, right? Man suddenly realizes he has no life. Like, I'd been talking to Voxy about work-life balance and telling him, like, oh yeah, no, you need to find a balance. Like, you need to be able to separate yourself at the end of the day. And then I realized to myself before my break, I was like, when do I ever shut down? When am I ever not on Twitter? When do I ever do something where I'm like, how can I connect this to streaming? There was a sudden realization of like, oh, maybe I should actually practice what I preach. And so that is the reason that, yeah, like when I went camping, I was also like, I want to try fishing. So yeah, I was just like, maybe I should look into actually getting some hobby. Doing some things outside of stream for myself that aren't just like, yeah, throughout like Spooky Month, it was basically wake up, immediately walk dog, have breakfast, and start stream. Stream could go for like up to 6 to 8 hours. By that point, I was like done with the day. It was like, okay, walk dog again, have dinner, relax for like 2 hours, and then walk dog again and sleep, and then start it all over again the next day. And it was like, no wonder I never have interesting stories to tell the confidants. Every other streamer in Nijisanji is like, here's all these amazing things I did with people. And I'm like, okay, let's play some more games. It's like, no wonder I have nothing interesting to say in Zatsudans anymore. I don't do anything that they don't see. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm gonna try and find more balance. We're gonna have fun with that. We'll probably be doing slightly less streams. Once I get back up to my health, I do still want to do long streams. I've basically accepted now that I'm the type of streamer who does like 4 to 6 hours as an average. And I like that. But yeah, I have to actually work my way back up to that, and then we'll get to that. But yeah, work-life balance is important. And yeah, the stress was kind of getting to me by the end of that month. It was only 1 month though. Like, yeah, it was good. It was good. I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad to like be finding that balance. And I am like doing still like all of these things that I'm doing are linked to things that are gonna happen in the future. Like, I'm learning things that I want to be able to learn for some of the stories that I want to be able to write in the future. Like I said, I'm in a very fantasy mood, which is why I've been thinking like, how does fishing actually work? And thinking about things for the future where I'm like, how does one gut a fish? I would love to be able to like gut and scale a fish and then just cook it. That would be amazing. Like, imagine going camping, fishing, catching fish, scaling and gutting them and cooking them over the campfire at the night. I think that'd be really nice. So yeah, all kinds of things like that I've just been like learning and Googling and enjoying. And I like watched some of like my favorite series that had things to do with that, like Grimgar Fantasy and Ash was a really good one, a really realistic kind of isekai fantasy. Sounds really nice. Yeah. I have just been, having fun like that, trying to grow myself. And yeah, suddenly, maybe that's what I needed, because when I came back to writing, I've only started writing Legatus 5 of 5 again for like the last 3 to 4 days. I finally felt good enough to be in front of the computer for like an hour and more and actually start writing it. But yeah, it feels like a lot smoother now. So I think that's what I needed. I needed to get out of my head a little bit, and yeah, have fun. And that's what I've been doing. Yeah, that's pretty much all of my stories. Other than that, let's see. We are getting awfully close to the Archivist debut. What I can tell you, the artwork for the Archivist is now fully done. Lamb Mama's job is done. It's 100% done. So now we're waiting on the side of things that make me able to move, that take away my paralysis, and then you guys can finally see what I really look like. And that should happen round about the 2-year anniversary, or somewhere between like the 2-year anniversary and my birthday probably. We will upgrade. We will be bigger, stronger, sexier, older. Because yeah, Legatus, even though he's the same age of Archivist, with all like the repaired skin and the fake artificial hair and all of that, he looks a lot younger than he probably should. He does not look like he's in his 30s. He looks like he's in like his young 20s. And I like it. I got the baby face. But when we finally unlock Archivist mode, yeah, it's going to be a bit different. We're going to be a bit older. Not a ton buffer, I will say that. I said on Twitter, the booba aren't going to be huge. Shoulders are definitely bigger. Some things are going to change. The face is going to be the biggest change. I'm not sure how many people will like that and how many people will be scared away by that. I love it. It's very me. I can't wait to share it with you guys. Lamb Mama's done an amazing job. And there's actually another one which should follow very quickly. The Shepherd, which should follow like a month or two after. So yeah, they're going to be that close together, which is kind of crazy to me. When it rains, it pours. Suddenly we're going to have 2 more new outfits. And yeah, okay. So let me actually talk about the errors thing. So we're going to have our sad boy era for the next couple of months, unfortunately, where I'd be lonely and do my solo streams. I'm still going to occasionally, like, I will do, like, some collabs. Like, I definitely want to do a Noctix collab ASAP. There's a game I really want to play with them. I've been trying to talk them into for ages. We'll see if we'll be able to get them to play that. But yeah, in general, like, I'm always good to play with Noctix because Noctix understand. But yeah, we'll be joining some other collabs occasionally if I know they're going to be, like, short streams. We just won't be, like, going out of our way to join a ton of them. There'll be, like, maybe 1 a week for the next couple of weeks. Other than that, I'm going to be on my Lonely Boy era. I'm going to be doing like 5 streams a week. On the days that I'm off, I'm going to be riding Legatus 505 because I want to complete that by the end of, like, hopefully by the anniversary. I want to complete Legatus 505. It doesn't mean we're going to be done reading Legatus 505 by then, but I want to be done writing it and make sure that it has a good release schedule. Because obviously we like to try to release like 2 chapters and an extra at a time. We'll see how that works out. We'll see how that works out when I actually start streaming again. And if writer's block kicks up or if we get through it. But yeah, not sure how long this sad boy era will go on. It's basically going to depend on how my health does, how quickly my back recovers. They told me with the new thing, it can take like 3 to 6 months for you to get like full mobility and full strength back. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it'll be faster than that. For some people, it happens faster. I've definitely been getting better and better and better. Like, it was like only a week and a half ago where I was at the point where I could only be out of bed for like 5 to 10 minutes. So the fact that I can now be in front of a computer for like an hour and a half is good. And hopefully the more I stream, the stronger I'll get and the faster it'll happen. So we will be working on it, getting stronger, having fun streaming, having a good time. After that, we're going to have the Archivist era, in which I want to write Archivist 404. Archivist 404 is going to be quite short. I'm talking like maybe 3 to 4 chapters. It's going to be a very short, just quick little story about, so like a novella kind of thing, just about the Archivist's life. That one will be very easy to write because obviously it's my life. It's all 100% in my mind. It's all fleshed out. There's no like secret chapters or anything. So it's going to be fun to just write that really quickly, let it flow out of me. I'm going to write it in 3rd person rather than 1st person because one thing that I realized when I was writing things for myself rather than writing Legatus 505, I don't know. I think it's because at the time I had just finished rereading Darkly Dreaming Dexter series, and I had just started reading the Dresden Files series. Both of those are in 1st person. I think, yeah, just at the time I was like, Legatus 505 should be 1st person because it's my story. And I've realized as time's gone on, I fucking suck at writing in 1st person. Especially 1st person present tense, man. Every time I go back to writing Legatus 505, I'm like, why did I do it this way? This is not my writing style, and I'm so bad at it. And I keep slipping tenses, and occasionally I slip into 3rd person while I'm writing 1st person. It just, people literally point that out to me during writing streams, and it's like, oh shit, I am in the different tense. Oh god. I just naturally, like, my narrator voice in my head goes into talking about things in the past. I'll be in the middle of like saying, I take a step forward. I can feel the darkness building inside of me. He looked down. It's just like all of a sudden narrator voice takes over and I'm like, I want to describe the scene. Let me do it in 3rd person. So yeah, from now on when I write in the future, it's going to be 3rd person. I give up. I'm not good at writing in 1st person. So Archivist 404 will probably be 3rd. Maybe I'll finish that one in 1st person as well. It depends on how I feel, but definitely. Okay, so 3rd era. We're going to have 1st sad boy era, and then we're going to get the Archivist model. We're going to write Archivist 404. We're going to have a fun time with that. We're going to enjoy spending time with him. One thing that I will say about the Archivist look, I am so fucking in love with the face. The face is everything for me when it comes to the Archivist model. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. It's everything I wanted. Lamb Mama did the perfect job, everything that I wanted. I can't wait to share that. However, it has been, because I got my ticket for the Archivist model really, really early. I was like one of the first, like, I think I got it around the same time as Voxy. So just because of that, the Archivist model has been on the back burner for like a year and 10 months now. Like I got it pretty much as soon as I joined Nijisanji. I went very basic with the clothing choices. Like I look back on it now and I'm like, I still like it, don't get me wrong. I'm sure you guys will be very excited for it. But for me, I've been staring at it for almost 2 years now and I'm like, oh, the face is everything I want. Lamb Mama's so perfect, did such a good job. And then I'm like, why did I choose such a basic design for the costume? I should have gone with something more epic and more custom. And it's like, it's just been so long that it's like, I could have done so much better. So for one thing, the Shepherd is going to be like the Archivist. I'm glad that the Shepherd and the Archivist are going to be like a short distance away from each other. The Archivist is going to be like me growing into my mature form, but it's going to be like very casual and simple clothes for him and a pretty simple hairstyle as well. And then when it comes to the Shepherd, I went over the top with it. So the Shepherd is going to be completely fucking different. That's better for cosplayers. Yeah. I hope you guys will enjoy it. I love it. It's just, yeah, I look at it and I'm like, I've been staring at this for 2 years now. I wish I'd got a bit more interesting with it, but I'm still excited to share it with everyone. Like the face is a big change. The face is everything to me. The clothes are still good. It was just like, oh, this is very casual. I should have gone with something more exciting. But yeah, then the Shepherd is going to be insane and over the top. So yeah. And we're not going to like completely, I've said this multiple times just to assure everyone, we're not going to abandon this model, the Legardus model, the younger look. I'll just be using different things for different streams depending on what works. Obviously anything like cyberpunk, I'd go back to Legardus because it would work perfectly. But yeah, depending on the different streams, I'll do different things, like definitely like calm chatting streams and especially reading streams. Obviously I'd go for the more mature look. So yeah. But yeah. I'm going to finish Archivist 404, and that's going to be me like reconnecting with Nijisanji. Hopefully doing more collabs and bringing back like a shared archive and stuffs. And yeah, socializing more. Definitely still keeping up the solo streams, don't worry about it. But yeah, hopefully by that point I'll be fully recovered. I'll have a good work/life balance so I won't get, you know, tired. And hopefully we'll have a good few months of not having me disappear continuously like I do every 3 to 4 months recently. So yeah, be able to actually like share things with people. And then will come the era of the Shepherd. Now with the Shepherd, I've got so much on the back burner already. With the Archivist, it's going to be a pretty simplistic reveal. Like I'll reveal the Archivist, there'll maybe be like a few bells and whistles, but it's going to be pretty simplistic. When the Shepherd drops, like this is the reason that we're going to be designing the forest at the end of the week, is so that we can design the forest now, and whichever artist I pass that to, I'm hoping to get like an animated background, one that like moves around and stuff, and like, because obviously it's probably going to be outside and stuff. We haven't designed it yet, but since it's going to be a forest, I'm imagining like trees, grass, wheat, vegetation. So I'm hoping to see like that kind of stuff blow in the wind. And there's some other things that I'm planning for it that I won't share with you guys that should be kept secret for now. But yeah, we'll design it. We'll decide what we're bringing to there. And I'm going to give the artist like a good 3, maybe even 4 months to be able to like do the full quality details on it. And hopefully, yeah, some simplistic animation. It doesn't have to be like a huge long thing, but yeah, I want just things to move naturally. But yeah. When the Shepherd releases, like I've also got like a bunch of other things that are being worked on. So the Shepherd release, quite a few things will change on the channel at the same time. I won't say what they are, but yeah, a lot of things will essentially be updated. Like I said, I think I put it in a membership post like 2 months ago where even though it was like 6 months away, like I was planning for things like 6 months away, yeah, I've already started commissioning some people. And so funnily enough, there are actually like a couple of people out there who have signed very hefty NDAs who know exactly what the Archivist and the Shepherd are going to look like already, which is kind of fun. I've been able to gauge people's reactions and be like, what do you think of them, by the way? But yeah, they're already like working on certain things that like long time coming, like very big projects. I'm excited for them. I'm excited to see them start to come together. I'm excited to bring them to the channel. And one thing that we're going to do when we have the Shepherd, I'm currently trying to work it out with a certain company. There's definitely like a certain company that I'm going to be using when we start it, because what we're going to do is we're going to write a story for the Shepherd, but it's going to be like an entire fantasy world kind of thing, and I'd like us to work on that together. I definitely know what the beginning of the Shepherd story is going to be. I already know his personality and character. I know like a general overview of his story, beginning and middle. I still haven't even come up with an ending yet. We've got 3 months to work that out. And then when we actually start working on it together, we're going to be doing things like streams that aren't just like me writing by myself and you guys acting as like beta readers and like suggesting things, but full on like us designing characters together and us designing towns together and me explaining like I've already started to think about what I want like the magic system in the world to be. It's got to be like high fantasy but dark fantasy. So think like Berserk, Game of Thrones, probably a little bit of inspiration from thing as well. Crap, why is my mind the dumb husky and his white cat Shizun. Because that one, a lot of people just like that one for the BL, but my god, the world building in that one as well. Grimdark, yeah, dark fantasy but high fantasy. So yeah, and probably a world where like a bit of Lord of the Rings inspiration as well, where things are kind of like already starting to die. It's the end of an age kind of thing. That's the kind of feeling that I'm getting. Witcher, yeah, Witcher as well. Witcher definitely has that. Yeah, actually, Witcher does have that kind of feeling. We might even play The Witcher as well at that kind of point, because I've been looking for an excuse to play The Witcher 3. I know they're starting to work on Witcher 4 now, which is freaking awesome. My god, so ambitious. Yeah, that's the thing. This is going to be like a long-term project. Archivist 404 is basically the idea of like a short human life. It's just like I want to explain my story, my true story, the writer's story, the Archivist story. Whereas this next story, the story of the Shepherd, is going to be like straight up fantasy, dark fantasy, medieval. So yeah, it's going to be a big one. And obviously it's one of those ones where we have to like, as Tolkien said, you have to like build the world before you can put the characters into it. It's about making the mythology, and then the characters will come naturally within it. Final Fantasy 16? Yeah, same kind of feeling. I mean, FF16 was definitely heavily inspired. Like, the director literally told everybody who was working on it, watch Game of Thrones. It's the same kind of thing, heavily inspired by Game of Thrones, that kind of feeling. And definitely one of the characters I've already thought up is kind of... Oh no, mainly it just like, I took the voice of Sid and I've already given that to one of the characters and it's helped build what kind of character I wanted him to be. But yeah, that's where my mind has been. Like the last several months where I've been like, I really want to finish Legatus 505, but my mind is on other things, is because, yeah, like I said, I really haven't been in a cyberpunk mood. I've been in a fantasy mood. You mean hot? I mean, Sid do be hot, but it was just like the gruff, like aggressive voice. I figured I could turn that into something. Will you play the FF16 DLC? I don't plan to right now. So no, not right now. For now, like, yeah, the new games that we brought up. Actually, let me bring that back up again. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, we're probably going to be playing for a while. That's like our long form game. Rise Son of Rome, it's only like 7 to 8 hours long. So it should be like 2 to 3 streams. Based upon like how my back does. But yeah, that one will be done pretty quickly. Cooking Companions, same kind of thing. I know you can finish one run in like 2 to 3 hours, but we may do like a couple of routes to see the full story. But yeah, we've got one more short-ish, like 12-hour game that I want to play after whichever one of those finishes first, which is another like war-based one. But yeah, just in general, we've got like a bunch of games that I want to play in a row. So the FF16 DLC, I just wasn't super interested in. I'm not sure what kind of story it tells, like, but yeah, for now, I liked the way FF16 ended. I don't want to like dash back into it. And I've got like a lot of games. Like I wonder if these are still here. Yeah. So I have a lot of games on our list. Like most of these are like single player games that are like short and sweet that we'll be going through in different times. And yeah, we've got a lot of games to play. We're good. I have these ready to go. So yeah, we're gonna have fun on our little solo relaxing arc with just us, the confidants. Man came well prepared. Yeah, I've been prepared for months. So yeah, looking forward to that. Like I said, Rise Son of Rome was a very sudden one where I watched Spartacus while I was on break and then was like, I want to play Rise Son of Rome. I want to return to Roman Empire. This is my Roman Empire. And then I just, yeah, throughout my whole break, I was doing things to make sure that I could get permissions for that. The permissions actually came through yesterday. There was a different game that was on the schedule. And I was like, yeah, sorry, I want to get through Rise Son of Rome real quick. Oh, man. Men and their Roman empires. This should be fun, though. And Celeste. Yeah, there's a lot of good games on that list. Like I said, every game on that list is one of the ones where I'm like very interested in playing it. I like ones with good stories. I like ones with relaxing atmospheres. We've got a good mix of those. So it should be a fun time. Okay. So yeah, that's just in my life recently. It's like planning for the Archivist and planning for the Shepherd. We've got so much coming when it comes to the Shepherd. We've got so much, like Noctix's anniversary. What can I say? I'm trying to, the episode that came out yesterday for Noctix Level Up was actually, I think, my least favorite, the least interesting. So trust me, they get better from here. Like I said, there were some episodes of Noctix Level Up where I was like, I think this is amazing. This is so exciting. And then there was some where I was like, okay. That one was definitely one of the less exciting ones, but it leads into some of the more exciting things, is what I will say. We looked into merchandise for a reason, and that will lead into other things coming up to the anniversary. So with that said, there's going to be a lot of things leading up to the Noctix anniversary, which are just like sharing different announcements with people and revealing things. Noctix Level Up will be fun. And then around the anniversary, the Archivist will come up. That'll kick off our second era. The Archivist grown up, like growing into ourselves era. And then we'll do the Shepherd era. And it's weird that my throat is dying. Oh my God, I've lost my throat goat status. This is what happens when you don't talk to anyone for 5 weeks. 1 hour of solid talking is killing me already. Okay, with that said, that is actually everything I wanted to talk about during this Zatsudan. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that took an hour. I thought it would only take like half an hour. But yeah, we got through it. Pretty fucking sick. Drink? Yeah, actually, I haven't been drinking my water either. Ah, delicious. But yeah. So from this point on, I'll probably just be doing the normal Zatsudan thing of like responding to you guys' questions. And that means I can actually read super chats. Okay, good. I am not dead yet. But yeah, okay. So we talked about my health. We talked about my trip. We talked about the different eras. I'm not sure how long the first era will last. Obviously, the second era will be Archivist. So whenever that releases. And then Shepherd is going to lead us into much more interesting things in the future. Hopefully a lot of fun and things that I've been working on for months already and enjoying. So I hope you guys will enjoy as we share those. And I just realized I had my microphone like a mile away from my face this whole time. I have genuinely forgotten how to be a streamer. Sorry if I sounded like shit for this first. Oh my God. You lived beach? I did. In fact, let me grab my comment grabber too. I remember how to do things. Oh, where's the comment grabber all the way over there? And let me change the music to... What should we change it to? Maybe... Well, since I've been writing it, let's go for Legatus Lo-Fi. Legatus 505 Lo-Fi. That's what I really should play soon. I should play Ghost Runner 2. Pretty much, like, that was one of the first games I ever played on the channel was Ghost Runner 1. Might be nice to do Ghost Runner 2. Remember some things. Okay. Hello, everybody. The Goddess 505, my beloved. Yeah, oh, that's the other thing I wanted to say is just thank you to everybody on Twitter who's been like supporting me so much during the break. I got very active on Twitter for like the last 2 weeks since like the surgery. I was completely off social media for a while, and I've even been, like I said, I've been even away from the Nijisanji EN Discord server. I've been basically just keeping in my own head for a while. But thank you to everybody who was like so supportive on Twitter, whether it was dropping messages or, my God, the artists have been so fucking sweet. We've gotten so much fan art just from me like tweeting silly things about like the things that I've been buying and things that Dog has been doing, and just so much fan art has been pouring in even though I haven't been doing anything. So thank you guys so much. You guys kept me so inspired. And especially there's been quite a bit of Legatus 505 fan art the last few days, which was interesting because I didn't actually tell anybody that I'd finally gotten back to writing until last night. So I didn't want to spoil it in case I suddenly like got out of it again. But yeah, so far it's been going good, and yeah, that's definitely been helping inspire me. There was a really beautiful piece of art this morning, or I think last night, which is like baby Legatus, like halfway through his surgeries, one arm missing and one eye turned into a double eye. So yeah, that's been sick. It's just been inspiring me a lot as well. But yeah, from here on, I'll be responding to comments. I'll be doing the normal Zachidan thing. I'm so glad to be back. I missed you guys. Like I said, I have all my like assets back. I have the funny things I can do. So thank you guys so much. I will try to be a better streamer again in the future. I will relearn how to do all these things. I'm just remembering that I have like expressions and things. But it's been so nice. So thank you guys so much. I missed you and I'm so glad to be back. Okay. Lalalilani. This is my first Fulgur Ovid hiatus experience. Yeah, unfortunately. They come like every quarter. It's a seasonal thing, unfortunately. Hopefully it'll get better in the future. Like the new thing that they just did to me is, yeah, it's supposed to like make things much better in the long term. So hopefully that'll work out. I survived the forest. It was difficult, but I'm happy to be back with the herd. Welcome back. Oh, thank you so much, Lani. I'm glad you're back too. I'm glad to be back, and I'm hoping to be back for a long time. No short time this time. Wait, is this the full oh, not the loopable version. I'm an idiot. So out of practice. But thank you guys so much for being here today too. It means so much to me. Yume Haya, welcome back full time. So happy to hear your voice today. I'm really happy to hear that you're going to focus on work-life balance. Please take care. Yeah, and I think that's a good lesson for everybody else here as well. This is one of Fulgur Ovid's like silly little I pretend to be adult and intelligent moments. A lot of the time, like if you love your job, it doesn't feel like work. It can feel like a hobby. It can feel like, I mean, it is what I want to do. Like I've said multiple times, the actual streaming part of this job is basically my favorite part of the day. But eventually, that shit can still build up and work on like stressing out your body. So just make sure you take care of yourselves, even if you like your job, even if it's your passion, whatever it is, like especially if it's an artistic kind of endeavor. I definitely see all the time like artists and other creatives getting to the point where they're either burned out or they just like physically hurt themselves because they just enjoy things so much and they have so much passion and they want to share their passion with the world. And that definitely happens with streamers as well. That's definitely, like I said, this is the best part of my day. It's what I enjoy. Even when I'm offline, I'm constantly thinking about like different story ideas and different stream ideas and what I want to bring to future streams and what I want to share with people. But at the same time, you've got to take care of yourself. You've got to make sure that, yeah. I will try to practice what I preach in the future. Because I've said that in the past as well. And it's just like, yeah. Stop calling us artists out. No, I care about you guys. I see it all the time. Like the artists in the community will be like, oh, I'm so sick. I'm sorry, guys. I won't be able to put out any art for a little while. And then the next day they've done like a beautiful piece and they're like, I was just inspired. I'm half dead, but I did it. And it's like, dude, take care of yourself. You can finish that piece when you get better. Take care of your body. Take care of your life. But yeah, same for streamers. Same for anybody really. Like that's the thing. I'm not the type of person who can get into most jobs, but yeah, I know people that love office jobs. I know people that love like social experiences of retail. Retail is terrifying to me. I hate people. I hate serving people. But I know people who love retail and have fun with that. So yeah, no matter what you do, if it's your passion, just make sure you're taking care of yourself as well. And yeah, I will try to do that in the future. I will try to take care of my health and look after myself so that I can be there for you guys more. Sorry. That's just me being an idiot again. Going off into random directions. Kodamakido, thank you so much for donating the food funds. Welcome back, Fu-chan. Thank you. I'm glad to be back. I hope to stay around for a long time. Oh, we've also got like, we've got the artwork, the wallpaper for this week's membership post. I'll probably post that on the day I'm off this week. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I've got some stuff to do. On the, I think it's Tuesday. Either Tuesday or Wednesday. We stream Monday and Tuesday. It's Wednesday. On Wednesday, I will post the new membership wallpaper and update. The update won't say much because I said most of what I wanted to say today. Like this Zatsudan covered a lot of it. I may share. No. I was thinking I might share some previews for like the new looks, but then I was like, no, I know people will want that to be a big surprise actually. So yeah. It'll probably just be a short membership post this time, but there's a beautiful wallpaper that goes with it. Very Christmassy. Desiardine, today is my birthday and your welcome back stream is one of the best presents. Welcome back, Fu-chan. Thank you so much, Desiardine. Happy birthday. Thank you for joining us today. Aww. I can't tell if that's a fupape because the head thing is cute. I don't know if you've done something to the body as well. It looks adorable. Happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for donating the food funds and have a wonderful evening. Alicia the Heart. Hi, Fu-chan. I missed you very much. I hope your back is feeling better. It's on its way there. It's definitely getting better. Wish I could give you a hug in real life so you can feel better. And I always will be on your side. Aw, thank you so much, Alicia Heart. That's so sweet of you. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. And yeah, just you guys being here is making me feel better because, yeah. Conventional streamer wisdom. If you take a long break, a lot of the time, people won't come back. And I posted this at, well, actually, I mentioned this before I went on stream. I used to be terrified of that. Especially when I first started Nijisanji, I was like, oh God, I need to go on break for my health, but is anybody going to be there when I get back? Are they just going to get bored of me and move on to other people? Which I would completely understand because it's like, yeah, I disappeared for 5 weeks. And I want to be the type of person who can just be there every day, but we all need breaks. We all need to take care of ourselves. And unfortunately, I am a bit more of a broken person than other people. So I have to take care of myself a bit more than some other people. But as I have said in the past, and as I have continued, I will always try to get back to you guys ASAP. Because this is awesome. I love streaming. I love being part of Nijisanji. I love being part of the confidant community. Part of the sheep pile. So yeah, I will always try to make my way back. And I realized I moved away from the microphone again. God damn it. Thank you. Jojo VV, welcome back, Fu-chan. I've missed you and your laugh. Here's for a speedy recovery. Let's go self-care. Hell yeah. Always make sure you're taking care of yourselves. Which also means hydrate check and stretch check. Make sure you're stretching out. Any hour you sit down anywhere, make sure you get up after that hour. Just do some quick stretches. Just, yeah, look after yourself. And hydrate before you dehydrate. Yeah. Whether it's water or anything else. Not alcohol. But thank you for donating the food funds. And thank you, Marineth. I hope you're having a wonderful day. No message, but thank you so much for joining us. Boop. Your presence was dearly missed in the Niji community. We very much felt the lack of you in the space you occupy. Oh, that's such a sweet comment. Truly happy to see you back as someone who's not fully a confidant. Thank you so much, Rua Olivier, and thank you for joining us today. I do, yeah, it's very sweet when you have people comment, like, the fact that you straight up said you're not fully a confidant, completely understandable. And just, yeah, thank you for the sweet message. The fact that, yeah, I've missed being part of the community as well. I missed so many things. I was supposed to be at Meliko's birthday, but I had a doctor's appointment. It was supposed to, like, her birthday was supposed to go until about 10 a.m. EST. And I was ready for that. And then at like 10:15, I had to message her and be like, I'm sorry, Meliko. I've got a doctor's appointment. I've got to leave. Like, she just had so many people show up. She was streaming for so long. I just felt so bad. That was actually, yeah, supposed to be my first, like, drop back in. And I messed it up. But yeah, I have been missing, like, hanging out with the Nijisanji people as well. We missed the Lethal Company arc. It looks like we're going to miss, like, everybody jumping into GTA servers. But that's okay. Health is more important. We've got to take care of ourselves. And then we'll be ready to start joining in again and, yeah, being back in the Nijisanji community. But thank you for that comment, Rui Olivia. That was very sweet. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. And yeah, it's nice to see people that, yeah, can admit, like, well, I don't consider you my Oshi, but I'm just, like, glad to see you around kind of thing. Like, that's nice. Masato, thank you so much for donating the food funds. Welcome back, Futanya. Thanks for you coming back and sharing your long journey. I'm glad to catch your stream after a long time of on-job training. And no, you are the one that said thank you. Yeah, well, I can reverse Uno you. I can find it. God, it's been so long. I wonder how that looks with the Christmas jumper. Nah, it doesn't really work. The third arm is not needed. Get out of here. But no. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day. Oh shit, Claude, what's up? Can't miss an arc if you start a new one. Good morning, Futan, and welcome back. Thank you so much, Claude. It's lovely to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day too. Thank you for being here. And yeah, you're right. We can start a new... Well, I'm kind of starting my own solo arc now. But yeah, hopefully in the future we'll get more arcs. There are so many... I still want PAX Day to come out. There's, yeah, that massive MMORPG that's coming out, like... I guess it doesn't even have a date yet. They've only started, like, the alpha tests. But it looks so good. It looks like Minecraft, but legit. Like, world-building, realistic, medieval. It looks so sick. So I'm looking forward to that coming out someday. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the future. Kushami! Thank you for donating the food funds. Welcome back, Fuchan. Just want to tell you that there's not enough lamb in the kitchen. We need more sheep. Oh, don't worry. We have a sheep pile. You want more lamb? Wait. Oh, the fishbowl's tiny, right. Let me expand that. It was nice seeing everybody who went to the cafe sharing their lamb udon as well. Where's the lamb sauce? See, that's something I could make myself in the future as well. If I had my own little garden. Make my own, grow my own mint. Make my own mint sauce. Oh my god. My comment grabber's broken as well. God damn it. Yeah, no, it's completely gone even when I refreshed it. That sucks. I can't see if I miss somebody's messages. Ah, damn it. But we'll get more lamb in the kitchen, don't worry. Confidants are happy to give up their bodies, aren't you? You're fine with it, right? I mean, not like you have any choice. After all, I can take you whenever I want. Oh, wait. We need a glass shattering effect is what we need. That's rain. What are you doing? There we go. Come to me, my confidants. Join the stew. That's another thing I've been doing. I've been trying a bunch of different recipes for things. Got out of practice for cooking for a while because I used to order all my food. Now we could actually start hitting the kitchen again. But thank you for donating the food funds, Kushami. And no, we have enough lamb. We always have enough lamb. Put those guns away, silly confidant. That's another thing. Holy shit. We are coming up to the 2 years of membership, which means that we need our final membership badge. Final one. You can't even go beyond 2 years. No more Panera, bruh? Nah. Every morning now, I have my basic bitch avocado toast with eggs. It's healthy as shit, but man, I feel embarrassed telling people that. It's like, what do you have for breakfast, Fuchan? Every morning, half an avocado, 1 slice of toast, 2 slices of tomato, and 2 eggs. It's delicious. It's nutritious. It's the perfect breakfast. And yet everybody will call me a basic bitch for it. Lily Demon Nerd, thank you for donating the food funds. Told my friend about the stuff you got and you hating Christmas even more. Said you got run over by a reindeer. Oh my god, I wish. Got cyborg enhancements. Needed reading glasses for the prime print. Couldn't help but laugh a little at his comments. Sorry for that. That's pretty good. That's a much better story than what actually happened. Of me just going in and then being like, hey, we can do a new thing. Me being like, sign me the fuck up. I really didn't read the fine print. If I had known it would take so long. Might have actually rethought that and rescheduled that. But yeah, pretty much what happened other than the getting hit by a reindeer. Thank you for donating the food funds, Lily Demon Nerd. And I love how everybody, like, I'm not gonna lie, the calf-high boots that I got are fucking sexy. They're black leather. I didn't describe the calf-high boots because I was wondering if people were gonna like link it to the fishing rod and think that I got like Wellington boot kind of things, like big old overall kind of things. But no, they're sexy calf-high boots. But yeah, everybody drew like the sexy calf-high boots and like sexy reading glasses. They are not sexy reading glasses. They're like thin frame, but like big. Yeah, they're not sexy reading glasses. Anyway, it was nice of the fan artist to draw them sexy. And then to draw like all of the erotic fan art with pretty much nothing but the calf-high boots and the glasses and the fishing rod. That's why I love artists, man. They save us. Rachel Shen, welcome back, Fu. Glad to see you back. Thank you. I'm glad to be back. Oh, chewing. The other day, my dad saw the wallpaper and saw Doggo and said how cute he was. Did you show him real dog? Did you show him that that dog actually exists? Yeah, dog in real life is even cuter. I get kind of obsessed over dog, I'm not gonna lie. To be fair, the fact that people still pull up in their cars and ask like what is he and say how beautiful he is. Dog is amazing. Although I need to stop him. That's one thing. He has been spoiled to hell and back. When I came up to stream today, he was so pissed off. Because I mean, even when I've been starting to like go back to work recently and get back in front of the computer for like the last few days, I've been leaving the door open so he can come upstairs. So today was the first day in like more than a month that dog actually has to be separated from me, and he was not happy. He's been my alarm clock recently as well. Like basically when the mail comes at like 9:30, he like grabs the mail, brings it to me, and then yeah, just sits in front of my bed whining until I wake up and walk him. So yeah, he's basically had the run of the house for like the last several weeks. In my alarm clock, decided when I woke up and took him for a walk, decided what happened. Always been able to follow me all around the house, never been away from me. So yeah, he's learning that work is back. Doggo have to be separated because he's too damn noisy when it comes to like people just walking around the street and him barking his head off. So yeah, he's not going to be happy. But he had a wonderful, like this holiday for him was freaking heaven. He's gotten so many walks as well because walks are just so good for the recovery. Let him in, please. I'm begging. No. Look, it can be really cute when he begs or when he barks like once. The problem is he is a guard dog. Like naturally, I did not train him to be one, but his breed makes him a guard dog. He's a very good barker. He makes sure that if anybody ever tries to break into my house, they're going to have instant second thoughts and regrets about it. However, that does not blend well with streams. It means that like every 15 minutes, I'd be like in the middle of like some dramatic point in a visual novel being all like, oh God, oh, please don't die. And then you just hear in the background, row, 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 row. And I'd be like, I'm sorry, guys. This is probably going to last like 5 minutes. There are some times he stops like after like 15 to 20 seconds. But a lot of the time he will just go for like 5 minutes straight until I like go and be like, is there something out there? And then he'll calm the fuck down. If I join him by the window and be like, is there some, what's out there, dog? What's going on? Then he's suddenly like, okay, human has seen it. My job is done. But I don't want to do that every 15 minutes while streaming. Barking ASMR. Honestly, that should be my next voice back. I shouldn't even be part of it. I should just like connect all of the sound. I should just get my ASMR mic and just put it in front of dog and put like a bowl of chicken in front of him and just let him whine for 5 minutes and be like, that's my voice back. That's it. Doggo whines for 5 minutes. The sad thing is, yeah, there we go. People are like, yeah, let's go. That's another thing.
I missed so many voice packs. I'm not going to be in voice packs for a while. I just recorded one, so there's one on the way, but that'll probably be months away. Yeah, I'm not going to be in voice packs for a while. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I'm terrible at my job. Scarlett, thank you for donating the Foo Funds. Welcome back, Foo. Happy to catch your stream. Bye, you and miss you. Thank you. Are those two middle fingers? Or are those like sheep ears? I can't tell, but the shape of them, the cow emoji, do kind of look like a middle finger. Welcome back, Scarlett. It's lovely to have you back. Either way, I'm fine with middle fingers. These work for me. Thank you for donating the Foo Funds, and I'm glad to be back. I hope we'll be back for a while. God, I missed this. I think it's really funny because I was like, I probably won't be able to be in front of the computer for like an hour and a half or more. It's been an hour and 49 minutes, and I'm still like, hey. I mean, I know we've only been streaming for just over an hour, but I've been here. Not my fault the internet broke. That was so... Now that it's actually worked for an hour, it's fucking funny. It's hilarious to me. At the time, I was so scared it wasn't going to work, and it was going to be like, hey, I'm back, guys. No, I guess we'll do our comeback stream tomorrow. But now, yeah, oh my God. The fact that literally, I could have talked to you guys as well. Like, the first song ended, my intro song ended, and I was like, I could start the stream now, but I'll do one more song. I'll hype myself up a bit. I'll do some more vocal warm-ups. I'll be so ready. And just, yeah, the first 6 minutes, and then the internet died. It was so fucking funny. If that had stayed down, I would be so fucking depressed for the rest of the day. It's so horrible. But just because of the way it worked out, god damn. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm glad we got to do this today. And then we have a nice relaxing week. Like, yeah, as I said, like I've shown this image multiple times, but yeah, we have a nice relaxing start to the week. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, that stream can be any amount of time. That's basically a Zatsudan, but with my favorite game of all time. Not Tears of the Kingdom, but just the Zelda series in general is one of my favorite series in all time. Then Tuesday we've got Cooking Companions. Then we have a day off. And then Rise Some in the Room. And then day off. So yeah, we have a nice relaxing start back to streaming to make sure that hopefully I get through the full week and I don't have to disappear on you guys. Hopefully, yeah, we build our back strength up and get back into long streaming. I love that intro song. Me too. It was awesome. Wi-Fi crapped out. Yeah. At least it was just like the first 30. Oh my God, it was 30 minutes. I just realized, yeah. Oh my God. It felt like 10. Probably because of the pain and being on the phone with my internet service provider and being like, God damn it. Shiki MSHTS. I move away from the mic to breathe in. I don't. Also, lovely Deedlit picture. I should re-watch Record of Lodos War too. Record of Lodos War was amazing. I'm about to reread all of Berserk as well. I haven't I don't know when I stopped reading Berserk. I think it might have been on the boat. But yeah, I'm about to reread all of Berserk because I just bought all of the novels. I even got number 14. I bought number 14 at the actual like local bookshop. And I rewatched the Golden Age arc while I was off as well. It was kind of perfect timing that those all went on sale. But yeah. Record of Lodos War is amazing. Lovely image. No, you guys have to hear my deep breathing. Every time I be stupid and talk for too long, which is funny because that's like the first thing they teach you not to do when it comes to like narration or singing, is make sure you like actually finish breathing at the proper time. But yeah, you guys get to hear my little asps. Thank you for donating the food fund, Shiki. Have a lovely day. Hazu Shao Sang, Futan, welcome back. Miss your stream so much. Whoa, Albin was super loud there. The fuck, Albin, you know? So nice to see your stream tonight. Your voice is still so reassuring. Aw, thank you. I'm glad to be back. I'm sorry it sounds so weak. Like, I can hear how raspy it is. It got really raspy at like the 1 hour mark, which is so fucking weak of me. We're gonna have to retrain my throat and my vocal cords. Come on. We're an endurance streamer, goddammit. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. Thank you so much, Hezu Xiaoxiang. Hope you have a lovely evening and please do rest well. You're doing great. Thank you. I mean, this is peak Zatsudan, well, Fuchan Zatsudan experience. Even when I actually had bullet points and was like supposed to be doing things properly and professionally. We just bounced around from topic to topic. But yeah, no, this was a very, very growing experience for me. Like this holiday, I feel like, yeah, the fact that it kind of like shut me down longer than I expected sucked. But yeah, I feel like I've learned a lot more things about myself, and you know, I'm actually going to have hobbies in the future. We'll see if fishing becomes one of my hobbies. I'm still not sure about that one. I've only done it once, and I bought a fishing rod just because like I want to go again in spring. I do want to learn how to like gut fish. I don't think I'd ever be able to do it with like real animals. I don't think I'm ever going to be a hunter, but fish I can deal with. So yeah, I'd like to be able to learn that part. But yeah, if nothing else, I like the infusions and doing other medieval stuff. I've always been a bit of a history nerd. I've always loved like Ren fairs and cosplay and LARPing and shit. So yeah, I'm just like experiencing more of those things and being like, hey, I want to do this more. Glad to hear it. Hell yeah. Dredge IRL. Oh, I wish. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, like lakes at night can actually be pretty fucking terrifying. I did like camping by a lake, yeah, because the campsite that I go to, it's very close to like a bunch of rivers, a bunch of creeks, a big old couple of lakes. At night, yeah, when they turn like pitch black and they're still like moving and you can see things moving through them, pretty spoopy. It's pretty spoopy. What's that fear of like the big open space? Thalassophobia. You get real thalassophobia looking at any kind of water source at night because you're just like, you have no fucking clue how deep it can be. It's just a pitch black abyss. You dive into it, you may immediately hit the bottom, or you may go for fucking miles. Spoopy water, yeah. Thalassophobia is one of my favorite fears, I think. And yes, I am the type of person to have favorite fears where I'm like, I like that. That makes me creeped out. I like listening to like horror stories like that. Things about space and like big open water spaces are so good to me. Anyway, sorry. Sardonyx, thank you for donating the Foo funds. Welcome back, Foo. Happy to see you in good spirits. The sheep missed you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, there have been so many nice like comfy Sona things recently as well. I've seen recently everybody drawing like their sheep Sona as food on the giant plate, which is really cool. Everybody is ready to be devoured. And I see there are a couple of other projects coming up for like Christmas and New Year's that people are doing. That's so cool. Xenomorphs, yeah. Xenomorphs are fun. Can't believe Sunny didn't get scared by that game at all. That angered me. Watching Sunny's playthrough where he just like had fun with the Xenomorph, it was like, god damn it. At least it pissed him off a few times. Rang, welcome back, Food Gang. Miss you so much. So glad to hear you laugh finally. Bye you. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be back. Like I said, I'm hoping to be back for a long time. We've got so many games to play. I'm glad we have some new games to play. Like it was nice, like the fact that I was off and I was like hunting for permissions for certain games. Like Cooking Companions was a big one for me. Rise Son of Rome was a pretty sudden one for me. There's another one I got permission for. We probably won't play. Like I said, I'm going to play it after we either like get done with Cooking Companions or Rise, whichever one gets done first. Fuck it, I'll spoil it. Wait, what's it even called? And then I realize, is this something? Well, let me see. I just bought it on Steam, so it'll still be fresh on Steam. And if anybody plays it before me, I'll be very angry. What is this called? Shit. I didn't install it, which means I can't find it on Steam. Does anyone know the indie game? It's got like 2D pixel graphics where it's about a bunch of kids going to war. I'm gonna look up the name now. But at the same time, I don't remember what it was called. Oh god, where are my receipts? I should have them here. Ask Google. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like, I'm going through my receipts to find it. This is how dumb I am. Why aren't Steam sending me my receipts anymore? I think it was called like This Is the End or End of Day. Wait, was it End of Days? No. God damn it. Was it recent? Yeah, it definitely came out this year. This War of Mine? I don't think it was that one. No, it's not that one. God damn it. How stupid am I? It's not in the library. I have too many games in my library. Not forever ago, but I'm looking forward to that. Does it disappear? It does. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Check your recent history. I don't think that works. Oh well, we'll find it eventually. And time? Whoa. God damn it. Well, we'll find it when I want to play it, I guess. Oh my god. No, I'm looking this up. I don't care. I'm Googling it. We'll find it. These are the horror games. Oh, is it Long Gone Days? It is. Okay, it's called Long Gone Days. It's like a turn-based RPG. Oh, Shinjin got it before me. Thank you. Yeah, it's called Long Gone Days. It looks kind of cyberpunkish. It's like, I think it's a bunch of kids that have been raised in a dystopian society to be trained to fight a war. And then they find out that things aren't quite what they seem. It looks really good. Anyway, a bunch of people told me to play it when it first came out. And I've been trying and fighting to get permissions for it for ages, and we finally got permissions. So we're going to be playing that in like 2-3 weeks, maybe. They are teens, not kids. Popo, I'm 32. I'm about to be 33. Teens are kids to me. If you're under the age of 21, you're a child to me. Rang. Sorry that took me so long to find. These are my brain, man. I always forget the name of that one. I get it confused with like so many other things because I think it begins with war and then it's like no, and then I'm like, is it End of Times? Long Gone Days. Long Gone Days. It's a cool name. Rang, welcome back, Fuchan. Miss you so much. So glad to. Oh wait, I read that one. Thank you for donating the food funds. Nonai, welcome back, Fuchan. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be back. I'm 21. Okay, then you're just barely an adult in my mind. Are 20-year-olds considered? Wait, was that teens or children? Oh, it disappeared. Are they considered teens? No, you stop being a teen at 19. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's like anything between 13 and 19 because they have teen in them. At 20, you're not a teenager, but you're still a child in my mind. It's just how it works for me. If you aren't at the age where you should have finished college, it doesn't matter if you actually go to college. But yeah, just you're not 21, you're a child. You haven't figured yourself out yet. To be fair, I don't think a lot of people like figure themselves out and become who they're going to be for like most of the rest of their life until they're like 25 nowadays. Like it's been getting slower as time has gone on. Like our development cycle takes a long time nowadays. I mean, yeah, especially if you go to college, you're still in education until you're like 21. If you do like a longer degree, it could be even longer than that. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people... Oh, that's why I always get terrified when people like get engaged when they're in like university. I'm like, you're gonna change so much when you get into the real world and get like a real full-time job and explore different avenues, have to properly pay your own taxes and everything else goes on in your life. You have no idea the kind of person you're gonna be until you get into that kind of world, and then it can take you like a few years to actually find your place and find what you want to do. Some people don't find their place until they're like 30, 40, 50. Yeah, it's just, yeah, if you're under 21, to me, it's just like, you're not a fully grown person yet, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Enjoy that fact. Like, bro, why are you getting married at 23? Yeah, I knew so many people who got married in their teens, and it does work out for some people. It's just, the way my worldview works is, yeah, you're not who you're gonna be in life until you're like at least 25. You become an adult at 21, but then even once you're a first adult, like you learn a bunch of things about yourself while you're getting through that stage. Salted Fish, thank you so much for donating the food funds. Welcome back, Fuchan. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be back. Wow, my voice is really going. I'm sorry. You'll get old anyway. It happens automatically. Exactly. Don't rush it. Enjoy it. And obviously you continue to change after you're like 25 as well. It's just like, yeah, when you're like younger than that. You still got a lot of things you're learning along the way. H2O, thank you so much for donating the few funds. You're back, Fuchanya. I missed your stream so much. Even the tech scuff earlier felt warm and fuzzy. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I did think about the fact like we were getting hit so bad by the YouTube lag before I left. I don't know why. Like out of all of the other livers, for some reason I was like, yeah, for some reason we get it every damn stream. Some people get it like every 2 to 3 streams. We got hit so bad by the YouTube scuff. So I was like, this is actually very on point for a Fuchan stream where we're like starting half an hour late because I'm shouting at my ISP and being like, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. It's just such embarrassing timing. If it had started before I even started the stream, that would have been one thing. If it was like, oh, sorry guys, the internet is dead. We'll have to go again tomorrow. I'm really sorry for wasting your time. But the fact that we got like 5 minutes of the intro song and then it died was just the most cursed thing ever. Anyway, glad you had a restful break that you deserved. Thanks for coming back. Thank you. I did. I tell you what, sitting by a campfire is really healing to me. Especially like staring at a campfire at night. Like, oh, I really liked the time that I went as well. Because in summer, campfire is kind of mid. Campfire is good for cooking. And it's pretty. Don't get me wrong. The smells are nice. But it's like you don't really need the warmth. When I went like right at the end of autumn, technically hitting winter, since we were like mid-November, it was perfect. Like the campfire was so warming. Oh, it felt so nice to start it up. Even Dog was sitting by it. Dog normally sits like well away from it because he hates heat. He prefers cold. But yeah, it was that level of cold where even Dog was just like laying by the campfire. It was the perfect time. The nights got so cold, but then the day was still warm enough that you could still go swimming. You could still like walk through the rivers and stuff and not freeze. It was nice. It was nice. I'm going to do that like hopefully early spring I'll go again and try to catch that same kind of weather because that was like the perfect feeling. Which is why, even though I joke about the fact that I love like fantasy settings and stuff like that, I would never survive in one. I'm like, yeah, I love camping. But at the same time, I have to have one of those giant inflatable beds to make sure that I'm not too close to the ground for my spine. And I have to make sure that it's not too cold because I just would freeze to death. And I have to make sure it's not too hot because I'm a basic bitch who likes my air conditioning. I like to pretend that I'd actually enjoy living in medieval times. But thank you for donating the food funds, H2O. Hope you have a wonderful evening and thank you so much for being here. Bum, bum, bum. I love this song. Kumo, I'm not good with words, so I'm just gonna boop, boop, doggo's nose and your nose. Skedaddles away. Aw, thank you so much, Kumo. You might lose a hat. Nah, he's actually pretty cute once you get near him. Scary when you try to come into the house, but after that, he's pretty cute. Less so cottagecore, more solar punkish. More. I'm a born and raised city boy who likes to... I mean, I guess that's it. It's LARPing. It's role-playing. I'll pretend to be in a fantasy setting, and then I want to be able to, like, go back to my tent, which has, like, a little tiny space heater and an inflatable bed, and is nice and comfy with a big giant duvet. And preferably no bugs inside it, because fuck mosquitoes. So much fuck mosquitoes. But I hope you have a wonderful evening, Kumo. Thank you for joining us. Joyce A, welcome back full time. Hope you're feeling better. I had my 30th birthday on early December. Any advice for the 30s newbie? It's just like being in your 20s. But wait, no. It's just like being in your 20s. Shit, I need so many buttons. 1 minute. I want to do this properly. Any advice for being in your 30s? Well, it's just like being in your 20s. But worse. Oh, then you can't see the thumbs. I did a thumb. None of this worked. Ignore me. I'm putting my Christmas sweater. In fact, I'm just putting my Christmas sweater on. Anyway, it's just like being in your 20s, but worse. You get more tired easily. You need naps. You don't get naps because you're an adult who has to work for multiple hours. Really, you want to nap in the middle of the day, but that's when they want you working. You get achy easier. So yeah, just take care of yourself. That's my biggest thing. Yeah, exercise. Cardio is important. Keep your heart health up, keep your spine health up, or all your joints really. Get into some sort of flexibility routine. Do something like yoga or something. Other than that, just have fun. The great thing about your 30s is by now, hopefully, like you have a steady career that hopefully you enjoy. That may take a bit longer. It took me a bit longer than when I hit 30. But yeah, hopefully you have a career that you enjoy and aren't just like working 9 to 5 and dreading. And so yeah, you have money to spend on things you actually enjoy and to enjoy all of the kind of different fandoms you're in. Whereas yeah, even up to like 3 years ago, it was like, I have so many fandoms. I have all the time in the world for them, but I have no money. So I remember seeing like the Modao Zushu, the Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, like statues and figures and stuff coming out and being like, oh, they're so beautiful. I will never be able to afford that. And nowadays I'm like, oh, the Berserk whole manga collection just went on sale for like 40% off. I'm buying that. Yeah, that's the fun thing of being in your 30s, is being like, hey, hopefully you have money, you're secure, you have like a financial budget where you're like, I can spend this much this month. This much is for food, this much is for entertainment, this much is for these other things, and you're putting away savings, and so you can just be like, hey, I have the money for this. Oh my God. Hopefully. Because no one can tell you no. Exactly. You don't have parents being like, I don't want you spending your pocket money on that, or, oh, that's not a good use of your time. You can spend your time on whatever you want. You're the adult now. Because you're 30. Like I said, you don't become an adult when you're 21. No, you do become an adult when you're 21. You just, you don't become an adult when you're 18. Buying yourself the stuff you want feels so good. It really does. I mean, there are a lot of people who have like steady financial situations from the time they're 18 as well, and good on them. I just feel like that's something, yeah, at 30, hopefully you figured out. Hopefully it's good by then, and yeah. Enjoy your own life. Find the things you want to do. I'm not a good 30-year-old anyway. I just got incredibly lucky. Lindsay, thank you so much for donating the food funds. Welcome back, Bah. Thank you. I'm glad to be back. Glad to see all the people buying as well. We are going to have so much mutton for dinner tonight. I just bought mini shelves just for my room because I can. Hell yeah. That's another thing. Oh God, that's something that I definitely noticed in my 30s. It's how much I started more caring about my house. How you suddenly, like, for one thing, you need to learn DIY. Because you don't want to be paying someone every time like a screw comes loose on a door and it starts wobbling. So you have to learn DIY for yourself, which thankfully nowadays you can just Google anything and there's probably a YouTube video on how to do freaking everything. But yeah, when you're an adult, you definitely get to that point where you're like, you know what would be really nice in this room? Better curtains to let the natural flow of light in during the day. More storage space. What we could do is like take out that drywall there, and then we could turn that into a bookcase. One of the things I definitely want to do, and this is definitely me being a fucking child again. When I go to my new house, I definitely want to hide a room behind a bookcase. I want a bookcase that has like a weight mechanism that, you know, it doesn't have to like literally be you pull out a book and the bookcase slides. But I just want it like a bookcase on wheels that covers up a door so that nobody knows the door is there. Preferably that leads to my streaming room. So yeah, hopefully like streaming room will be blocked out from the house. Nobody will ever know I'm a streamer if they come into my house. It's so fucking dumb. I'm such a fucking 12-year-old. But yeah, that's something I want to work on. Oh my God. I have high hopes, but we'll see. We'll see how the financial system is. Fedum! Welcome back. Oh my God, that adorable avatar. Is that a penguin? It's a penguin with sunglasses and a sick hat. Welcome back, Fuchan. Glad to be able to catch this live. That always came underneath. I'm blind. Your positive outlook always helps to keep things in check when dealing with IRL. Thank you for that. Here's for speedy recovery and success on upcoming plans. Oh, thank you so much. I hope the plans do go well. Obviously, I'm hoping I finish Legatus 505 when I want to. I'm hoping that means that we get to start Archivist 404 when I want to, and that we get to start like all the plans with the Shepherd when I want to. Because yeah, I've got a lot of plans, and I'm hoping nothing goes wrong between now and then. Because honestly, anything could change between now and then. My health is always an issue. Then there's always the issue that maybe the confidants will get bored of me and abandon me. There's always the fact that I don't know, maybe the internet collapses in 2024. We're no longer able to stream because that brain computer that they're trying to turn on gets AI consciousness and decides to take over the world. So yeah, I'm always thinking about things like that. But yeah, as long as the plans go through well, 2024 is going to be fucking amazing. 2023 was kind of like a growth year for me. I feel like I figured, and this is, yeah. Okay, I'm all over the place. Calm down, Fuchan. Get your brain straight. What I'm trying to say is, even at 30, going on the way to turning 33 in like 2 to 3 months. 3 months? 3 months. 3 months until I hit 33. I'm still figuring myself out. I'm still growing as a person. I feel like 2023 was a giant year for that. Yeah, I figured out a lot more things about myself, and I figured out what kind of direction I want to go in. And definitely like with streaming, I figured out a lot of things as well as like what kind of career I want to build. I feel like for a lot of 2023, I was just kind of floating by. A lot of things happened that were kind of depressing or got in the way of some of our growth, and it kind of knocked us back for a little bit. And even though I had a lot of fun, like I said, I always love the streams. I had so much fun streaming, and I'm glad that a lot of people enjoyed the streams. But I also feel like I kind of lost a lot of the passion that I had outside of that. And yeah, now I feel like I've got that all back. I know what I want to do in the future. We're working towards it. And I'm working towards like a lot of things in my life, online and offline, which are really good for that. So I think 2024 is going to be an amazing year for us. Hopefully it'll be an amazing year for you guys too. And you guys will enjoy the journey, whether it's like the solo parts or us getting back to interacting with Nijisanji, us having fun online, us building up our own story, all of those kinds of things. I hope it works out well. So yeah. You continue to grow and thrive as a person the older you get. And it's just, yeah, a matter of keep going, keep improving yourself, and keep enjoying every part of the journey. What I will say, no, I can't say anything about that. I can only say anything about that in about 3 months. Damn it. And this is why I am always such a Fulgur Holland, is because I'm constantly, yeah, planning things for the future. In the future, we're going to be living in the present. But for now, I'm currently, yeah, very much living in the future and thinking, this is what I want to do. Someday we'll get to that stage. For now, it's like, we'll be there. We'll be there. JY Cosplay, thank you so much for donating the food funds. Also, thank you so much for so many of the cosplay images. First time I went to the OUEN cafe, they were out of the lamb udon. I saw you posted on Twitter. The staff refused to let me sacrifice myself to the pot. Oh, I'm glad you didn't, because it was so cute seeing all your images after that. I'm glad you cosplayed as the Christmas version, and you even had the little Robo-Dant. That was so adorable. And you went with a Voxy cosplayer as well. Like, I saw all those pictures. Thank you so much. So thank you so much for sharing them. So many people shared their images of like the lamb udon, the OUEN. I don't really know how to pronounce that other than that. ON. The ON cafe event. So yeah, thank you guys for sharing those. It made me feel like I was actually there. The lamb udon looked amazing. The drinks looked great. And yeah, I'm so glad to see so many people cosplay or just share their experiences. Bring the puppies, the little puppets. That's something we're probably going to do in like, yeah, this is your 2-week warning for the puppy stream, by the way. Because we're either going to do that next week as one of our creative streams. So like a Saturday or Sunday stream. Why am I frozen? Okay, we're back. Just a tiny bit of paralysis there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, either next week or the week after, we're probably going to do the food pape stream. So I'm going to create a hashtag for that and share it. And yeah, we'll be able to... Oh, shit. I also have to create a hashtag. I'll post it under the initial, like, schedule thing. But I'll create a hashtag for the... the designing the forest stream as well. So that if people can't make it to that stream, they can at least use the hashtag to like share some ideas, some images of things they want to bring, or just write up like, oh, the shame corn's a good idea, or like, I don't know, we want to bring like these kinds of novels. Maybe we can have a hammock between trees, or I want the sheep pile to be like a pile of hay that the sheep fall into, because that's something we're definitely going to be doing since we have this really cool raining sheep thing, which was designed by Krone and fuck. Oh god, I can't even remember that. Oh no. Let me look that up really quickly as well. The artist who actually did it, who works on so many Nijisanji things. But yeah, we have that, like the raining sheep, so I want them to actually be able to rain into something in the background. Like something as an overlay, whether they fall into like a pile of hay, or I don't know, like a little grassy area that just has some other sheep like nestling in it. Maybe even just straight up like a sheep pen. I don't know. That. Pot? A cold? No, not a pot. We don't want to eat them immediately. We could eat them immediately. But we don't want to eat them immediately. It's for the sheep pile. So, you know, we take sheep out of the sheep pile to eat them. We don't immediately have them drop into a pot. Otherwise, we'd end up with too much meat on some days. We have to, like, spread that over time. Oh, God, I can't even find it. It should be here, but it's not. Emotes, Morgana. Nah, I'll have to look it up later. Immediately? Exactly. If you cook all those sheep immediately, the food will go off. And then nobody will be able to eat it. I'm tired of people making the old chicken salad jokes, so no. The sheep need to be cooked sparingly. But thank you for donating food funds, JY Cosplay. I hope you had fun at the ON Cafe. Sharing scissors? We could bring sharing scissors. Mikita-chan. Fudanshi friend ASMR to compensate the 2-year memberships. But no, that's the opposite. I told you. The membership was created so we don't get a Fudanshi friend ASMR. Fudanshi friend ASMR is super loud anyway. It's not really ASMR. It's just screaming about things. Maybe someday. What we need is like some really good Fulgardus dojins. When we have some really good Fulgardus dojins, then we can react to those. We have quite a few good Fulgardus like fan arts and like stories, but not many full dojins yet. We need some more full dojins. Thank you for donating the food funds, Mickey Tachan, and my voice is fucked now. Mr. Joe Jerry Fugoshi, glad to have you back, Futchan. I missed you lots. Comfy's got buff in the forest and can now give you uppies. Are you telling me I can ride a sheep into battle? Like the girl from, like, Grand Blue Fantasy? Because I'd be so down. Battle sheep. We need to get the sheep armor. Get a little armor like the horse armor, but for sheep. That'd be sick. I also don't know the girl from Grand Blue Fantasy's name, which is sad. I wanted to play that fighting game, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get permission. I also wanted to play the adventure game. It's a shame. It looks so good. But it is what it is. Thank you for donating the food funds. Please play it. Oh, her name's Anita. I like her. She's cool. Her design was awesome. It was something I looked into because I looked into a lot of like sheepy kind of characters, shepherdy kind of characters when I was like looking around for designs for things. Yisha, welcome back, Foo. Been so stressed out with my busy work lately. So relaxing to hear your voice. You. Thank you so much, Yisha. That's so sweet. I'm glad to be back. And thank you for the raid, Wilson. Wait a minute. You. That's the name. Sorry, my throat is dying. And sorry I didn't notice the raid immediately. But welcome, Wolves and Ears. It's lovely to have you guys here. We're actually going to end very soon as well. Unfortunately, my voice is dying already. Luckily, we have a day off tomorrow, so I'll recover. And then we'll play Zelda. I have to get my throat. It turned out my throat died before my back. I'd consider that a win. I consider that a win. I miss you. Take good care. Thank you, Wilson. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope you had a fun stream, whatever you were up to. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, I've been having a wonderful time. I'm so glad to be back. So glad we got through everything that I wanted to. So glad the internet stopped dying. And it's lovely to have you all here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. For anyone who didn't see it, I'll share the image again since the Wilsoneers are here. This is the schedule for the rest of the week. We're playing 2. I think they're both brand new to EN. I definitely, yeah, oh yeah, I got permissions for them. Of course they are. So yeah, we're playing Cooking Companions on Tuesday and Rise, Son of Rome on Thursday. Should be a fun time. Brand new games, and then we're going to help decorate the forest, which means we're going to be creating a brand new background, and my voice is fucked. Oh dear God. And yeah, karaoke. I feel like I got better at singing. I don't know if I should be the one saying that. You guys can judge next week. But I've been doing like a lot of practice singing recently. So even though my throat's fucked, maybe my voice is a bit better. I don't know. But we are in fact going to end this stream. I'm sorry this was such a short stream. At least my back held up. That's good. Been in front of the computer for 2.5 hours now. We will be back on Monday. We're taking tomorrow off. But yeah, we will be slowly getting back to our full strength. Obviously need to work on my throat quite a bit more. I'm going to drink some lemon honey tea after this. But at least my back held up for all of this. So this is fantastic. Glad to see you all. I can't wait to show. Oh my God, we just got raided by Van too. No. God, that's such a waste. I'm sorry, guys. We will raid into someone else as well. We'll see who I can send you guys to. Oh, the car. What is up, Vanta crew? It's lovely to have you here. I've been checking out a lot of you guys' Vanta Crowsona. Sorry, Futan, I wanted to say hi. It's all good, Van. It's lovely to see you. I'm sorry that I'm wasting the raid. I will send them over to someone else and it will be a triple raid. It's just, yeah. I normally stream like when I'm alive for like 4 to 6 hours, but my throat is screwed. I should have been talking to people while I was on my break. I guess only talking to animals for like 5 weeks will make it so that you're not so good at talking anymore. But thank you to everybody who joined me. I will be reading all of the messages, all of the super chats, all of the Streamlabs off screen. I'm sorry that I might not be able to read them as much at the end of streams as I used to for a little while. We will be back to full strength soon. I'm so glad to be back. I missed this so much. I missed you guys so much. So on the way out, thank you guys so much for being here. Have a lovely evening. Please, everybody, do rest well. Take it easy. And as always, I will catch you guys next time. This is so embarrassing. My voice sounds so raspy as well. I'm so embarrassed. But I'm glad we got to have a little chat today, confidants. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. No, Banbat, we got an entire crisis raid. Oh God. I am so sorry, guys. This is so wasted. Thank you guys so much for being here. Who am I going to send you guys to? Okay, we've got an entire Fuchan and crisis raid on the way. Thank you guys so much for the raids. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm so glad to be back. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys again soon in a couple of weeks. I haven't talked to anyone except for Noctix in Nijisanji for like the last 5 weeks. So let's see who I can send you guys to. I'll send you guys to Kunai. Awesome. Yep, Kunai even let me raid us. So awesome. I can send you guys to one of the TTT members. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm sorry. I'm so weak, but I'm so glad to be back. I will get stronger. I can't wait to be back streaming with you guys. Zelda on Monday. That'll be a lovely time, and I can't wait to experience so many new games with you guys as well. Merry Crisis. Merry Crisis. And I'm looking forward even to that unarchived karaoke stream, so I can torture you guys with Christmas songs that it turns out, yeah, last pretty much forever. As always, thank you so much for joining the stream, everybody. Do not be led astray, my confidants. And everyone from Crisis who's joining, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm sending you guys to Kunai. Have a lovely evening. Do not be led astray. And as always, I will catch you guys next time. Also, one of the things I'm working on for the Shepherd is a whole bunch of new music based around that fantasy theme I had commissioned. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have a new outro that already sounds... Wait. You know what? For everybody who joined, in fact, yeah, for everybody who joined on my first stream back, let me share with you the new outro. You'll get the brand new outro on the way out. Thank you guys for joining. Have a lovely evening. Do not be led astray, and I will catch you guys next time.